Hello, ladies, gents, ladetts, whoever, whatever. Welcome back to another stream. Sorry I'm a bit late. OBS refused to connect. Very frustrating. Just didn't want to connect, couldn't figure it out. So, turns out, I just wanted to be a prick. So, today we're checking out Tabulo. This is a chess roguelike. And the best way I could sort of describe it, honestly, as a direct comparison, is Balatro meets chess. Now, I've played a fair share of this already. Oh, John, you're finally showing up to a stream. Glad you're alive. Glad you got time to talk to me. It's only been a few days since I got to talk to my boy. I get that I'm not that important anymore. Too busy being Mr. Let me go on hikes and be a good boy, look after my health. So we got the new difficulty. But we're just going to go... Let's do gold board. So effectively this works very similar. However, we have to set up chess puzzles. Now, for the sake of disclosure, I was sent this game via email. However, this is a public playtest that is available. There should be a link if I'd done it right. I might not have. I should have in the description where you should be able to apply for the playtest. But effectively, I have to pick my opponent. Now, in the first round, you always pick the same guy. Doesn't really matter. Poor, fucking showing off over here. But effectively, it works in a very similar way. So we can get these cards that essentially we throw up the top here. And depending on what we have up here, will determine, obviously, what modifiers we get. Chess pieces are worth certain points, as you can see. So pawns are worth 1. Now, you might go, what's the difference between the light and the black pawn? And before anyone says anything racist, it's the direction in which they attack. So in this case, black pawns attack diagonally. White pawns go kind of just straight. So that's kind of useless for me. I have no real need for that. This is kind of useful, so we might take that. That should hit there. And then we're just going to... go for that. And so in this case, because this hits that, I get 2 points. Now, if this was hitting that and that was hitting that, I would get 2, 4, 2, 4. There's a little bit of a trick to it, but once you kind of get used to it, you get used to it. Let's just sell you off. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get double pawn. Not the most ideal situation. Pieces on the edge score for +4. Honestly, we might just do that. So that should get me... increase your rank by 1. That's a pretty solid. We'll just throw... better off with you. Throw that one there. Yes, son of a biscuit. That ruins my plan. Okay, so in this case, anything that lands on one of these X squares means I can't score on it. But in this case, that's 4, because that's 2 and 2. That sort of makes sense. So for everything this hits, it gains a point. For everything this hits, it gains 2, and same for that. I'm not doing the best job of explaining it, but basically, a piece is one of the 4 scores other pieces plus 5. Yeah. Throw you there. Actually, let me do that. Do that. Make a piece gold. Let's take you. So you can make pieces different colors, and the different color of the pieces, the more benefits they can get. So gold is going to give me money, well, chance at money. I think it's amethyst. No, emerald is like an extra base point score. Ruby is like a ruby square can transform them into random other pieces. I don't know if they've cut this down or if it's like literally just the thing I picked, but I know at a certain point, once you get certain things, it's pretty simple. So we're going to grab you because you're going to score pretty highly. Use this again. Okay, I'll just take that for $20. Sure, why not? I can just sell it. No, I can't sell it. Okay. I was gonna say it's gonna be busted if I could just sell that. Might as well grab that for now because I can always just sell it later. So in my head, I got 7, 8, 9. Hopefully we got enough here. Yeah, because you get 14. Yeah, I'm smart. I got it. Don't worry. Knights without neighbor score plus 10 on other pieces. Okay, well, we're grabbing you, and we go you to there, and they go to there. So, mega piece sapphire. Give that to you. So neighbors are anything that's like within direct contact, if that sort of makes sense. Disable all pieces until a piece is sold. Was it a piece? What should be a card? It would have been a card. I didn't read it. Here. So they recently have done quite a few updates to this game as well. So if you are someone who has played the playtest, oh, that's money. So pawns are like the easiest way to sort of explain the scoring because that's worth 1. Yeah. Sorry. But the pawns are probably the easiest way to explain it because you got 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that's why that one scored 3. So they basically get added anything that's happened. Sorry, anything that hits. I'll take that. That gives me that. We'll just take that. Must be scored 2 times. Okay. That's interesting. I haven't had that one before, so that must be something they've added that's new. So the puzzles can become dynamic as well by different things being added in or taken away. So some of them is like, oh, you have to avoid all these. Oh, indigestion, sorry. All these. Why is my brain not working? Let's that one go with you. That's fun, but not what we want. So like random red pieces can spawn, and you have to like typically avoid them, but it looks like they've added in kind of like almost mini bosses that you have to defeat while playing. So here I get 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1. So that's why that one scores so high. My brain says do that. Because then I'm hitting multiple. And what I am going to do, just for the fun of it, we'll make those ruby squares. It does give me a rook. So let's try this. Take this fight. Boom. I'm just coming on in. Turning into the Kool-Aid man? Is that what's happening? I realize the sound's not coming through. That's a little frustrating. OBS has been a real shit today. I ain't gonna lie. No, it's OBS. Like, that's why I'm late to this. I was late to the stream because like I just could not. Use to gain a copy of your highest ranked piece and a cursed tile. If I can get another rook, is what I'm understanding. Okay. Fascinating. And now we get to be fairly interesting. I'll throw that there. Oh, I love OBS, but yeah, it is. It can be very frustrating when it doesn't want to work. I'll take that. But effectively, the idea is to create essentially a chess puzzle, like a layout with your pieces, so that they're going to interact with each other to score. So in this case, is the white pawns that are now emerald. They have an emerald coating, which gives them 5 base points, but they only attack in straight lines, whereas the black pawns will attack on the diagonal. So rooks, whenever they score, they're going to gain 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should get 12. And then same deal. And then that's going to get 6, 12. And then that one's going to get 7 per hit, and so on. The scorings, I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it. But when you actually, what was the actual thing? 4 and 5 red knights, all the pieces lose 10% if scored. Shit. You got me with 1. But effectively, that's how it works. Pieces interact with other pieces, they score the points. Number go big. Pieces in the corner re-trigger at the end of the round. That's kind of useful, so we're going to do our setup. You are there. Actually, vice versa. Rini, what are you doing? You can't come. Like, what do you want? You just want a pet? Hey, Baba. That's so sweet. This isn't chess. Like you would play chess. You wouldn't play anything but Sonic. Rin, you are dead set right in the fucking way, bro. I need you to hop down. Yeah, true. And Splatoon. Gotta beat up 6-year-olds. Alright, sorry, just had a text. So that's gonna re-trigger. Trigger! That's gonna go there. I think you can go there. Yeah, okay, so they have changed the amount of pieces you have. Cards you can have. So you used to be able to have, I think, 5 or 6, which, I won't lie, made it a little too easy. Oh, 11. They might as well. But the curved square thing's new. Kind of like it. Okay, so let's swap to that one. Oh. Two base point. Ooh, that's useful. How do I want? I want you, that's for sure. I guess I'll throw you there. Set money that's brutal. Too bad of my money. Good damn. Okay, so we can use it to increase the rank by 2. Okay, so we got a king, which is great. And we got a queen in the store. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I don't have any money. You get me 2. You get me 1. The queen would be nice. Oh, actually, I only need 3. We'll drop that. Except that, because I want the queen. What we're also going to do, actually, is move down to here. Because this just makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I can have more pieces, so I can actually throw you there, and then I can throw you there. So getting a king is pretty rare, at least in my experience. I've only had it probably in maybe 3 or 4 games so far. But very, very strong. Like, their biggest weakness is just the fact that they only have like 1 square of range. These are scored by a higher rank. Let's sell that. Grab that. We're not going for any of that fancy shit. I'm pretty happy with what we've got. Ooh, 23. I do wish the score would ooh, double king? Okay, now we get interesting. I don't think any of those pawns are going to score 5 times. Piece without neighbors, yeah, that's not going to happen. But that's good if you get the card that's like, all pieces don't count as having neighbors. What the fuck? Alright. Well, that sort of changes things a little. Definitely makes me want to change my approach. Or does it? I don't think it does. Dang. Not enough there. Do another run. But yeah, this is basically essentially what the game is. It's a more puzzle version, I guess, to me, than what Balatro is. Like, Balatro does have some strategy involved, but it's really dependent on what cards you draw in a given hand. Whereas this, it's like, it's a very deliberate puzzle. You know, you have to be able to not just deal with what you get, but you also need to maximize the positioning of the pieces a lot more compared to, in my opinion, than that of Balatro. We're gonna score like 5. Oh no, we don't. We score more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dingus. Increase the rank. Then we take the increased rank. We use a corner as our friend because I can do that. Make a square gold with you because you're getting hit the most. I hate you so much. I hate you. Okay, so you should be getting hit twice, and then we're all good. All pieces score for +5 if you have more than 10 pieces. Okay, we might buy that early. When you use a coin... I should have bought that. Fuck. Too busy worrying about the score. The score multiplier, if you can get one of those, is incredibly useful. So that's probably like the hardest thing about scoring in this game, is trying to get a multiplier going. Need to do much of anything. Rank of a piece. Okay. Let's move into... let me take that. I'm going to take you. Where are the kings? The kings are very rare. Odds are, while you're figuring out how to play, while you're getting into the swing of things, you're probably not going to get a king. You might get lucky. I didn't get one for the first handful of rounds that I played. Actually, no, I can work with that. Bingo, bam. Wait. Bingo, bam. this better. I feel like this is better. Use to create a copy of a piece. Well, we're gonna get rid of down here because I don't need it. I don't have a king. Goober. Copy me a bishop. I'm gonna throw the bishop there. I'm gonna throw that there. And we just play the next round. They're going very bishop heavy. Let me guess. Get a king. We're gonna sell that. Play you because you'll score more. Every piece counts as no neighbors is a very useful one to have. Alright, it's getting 10. We'll just take for the time being. I don't really need the piece modifier, so I'm pretty happy with what I got. Dang. We lost. The first one's a gimme, so like that one doesn't really matter that much. Make a piece emerald. Increase the rank by 2? Damn. I'll take that. I'll take that. You get 5, so you get 7. Goes to 12, 13, 14. Okay, 2 rand. No, that's 3 rand. Sell that, and we'll take that. Oh, that's some big boys. Okay. Is that the most efficient? I feel like that's the most efficient. Oh no, I don't have the money. Duh. Increase the rank by 1. Give me the queen. Stays in the same spot. I don't need it to move. And we will take that. I'll speed that up. So 43 points so far. Not too bad. I will gladly take a second queen. Now, where's the best spot for you? I guess. No. Yeah. They're hitting. There. Increase the rank. Well, I haven't got the money. Damn. If I had the money, I'd increase the rank so you can have your king And Fire Circle can stop being a snarky bitch. Okay, this is getting 5 more base. We take you because I want the money. Then we grab you, so you do even more. And then I guess I just throw your ass in the middle. That works. Disable a random tile. Sure. Oh, another queen? Don't mind if I do. I guess throw you in the middle? No. Over you and grab you. Yeah, that might be better. Right, because that scores off that. Yes. Or we go with that. And then I still need to figure out what the hell to do with these knights. The knights are the ones that are kind of messing with me pretty heavy right about now. That kind of works. And then eventually replace, not replace, but place something in the middle there. I feel good about this. I probably do need to fix that the pieces are above the cards. Nice for that, maybe. Make a spear. Make a piece sapphire. Let's go you. I don't really want another knight. I honestly just want like a white pawn. Okay. You move to a king, which will make little Fire Circle happy. I'm going to throw that there, that there, that there. I'll just throw that there. And we're just going to go for the Crowd the King defense. Guess we'll get rid of that. A little rough. Having to lose that. We haven't had a lot of luck at the store in terms of, I guess, tiles. I just keep referring them in my head as cards, but... is what it is. Queen's extra king spawn a random piece? Yes, please. Take another king? Sure, why not? And we might as well just grab that. That's just more points. But, pardon me. No worries, baby. Take care. Look after yourself. Only 3. So we're just gonna have all the money in the world real quick. We'll grab another king. I put that on the wrong square, but that's okay. We can... Yes, he's getting another king. Here we go. We're playing the fire sickle. Get rid of that. Yes, he's getting another king. It's the fire sickle strategy. Just all kings all the time. We might upgrade that. We'll take another 20. Modify piece of score for +4. I don't need that since I don't have any queens anymore. All king, all the time. I think we sell you by you. Well, that doesn't work because I don't have any fucking queens anymore. Make a piece, emerald, you. More money? Sure. Increase rank by 2. Another king. This is getting dumb. Upgrade you to a queen. Sorry, my niece and nephew are being turds. Okay, we're out of money. Let's build this up. So we go there. My lord, this is dumb. I'm trying to think what's the most efficient spot. Like you in the corner. I guess that gets that, and then throw you. Whoop, not you. Here. Right? I'll throw you. Yeah. Alright, Godspeed. Let's see how well this does. Oh, you can place these on the board? Okay, that's sick. So you can have more room. That's actually cool. Queens gain a temporary. I didn't realize it was gonna be that fucking sick, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Try that. I don't want that. 10th piece. We'll just grab that. Make a piece emerald. I'm short. How much am I short? $3. How many points are you bringing in? Not enough for me to care. Damn. Sell you by you. A 3 random pieces by 1? Okay, we're gonna lose some kings. If we're really lucky, we don't lose a single one. Okay, we lost 2 kings. That could be worse. Actually, no, you're probably better there. What I'm better off doing is sort of surrounding. Okay, so I didn't know you could place the pieces because originally it was cards. I haven't played since I've done the update, but they did warn me that there was some pretty big changes that came to the game. And I really like this change. Look at that. Big boy score. Big boy. Okay, make a piece sapphire. I might as well throw it on you. And then, since we can, we're just going to throw you there. Okay, score. Oh, we're just going to see it because we know we just win there. It doesn't matter. Okay. Destroy the piece in the top left. Oh, I don't have enough. I will have enough. Now I'm starting to run a little low on space. So this is going to start granting us modifier, like extra points. Because we're going to be destroying whatever's here. So, a little late to be getting it, but you know what, we'll take it. You can become a king again. There's at least one piece of each rank and one of each. No, I don't have that. Oh, I don't have enough. I sort of can't afford to sell anything either. That's frustrating. Oh, is it because I haven't put it down? It doesn't come into play. Okay. I think that's how that works. Good to know. Which is fine. So I'm going to put that in play. Increase the rank. Guess who gets another king? Sure. We'll just throw you there. Oh, crap. That's gonna hurt. I'm dumb. So the ones that are marked as X, they won't score. I forgot to move stuff. That really hurt. That one was on me. That wasn't your strategy. It was mine. Of not paying attention. It's not the game's fault either. It does communicate it. I'm just dumb. At the end of the oh. Nah, it does show up. It's just I'm going too quick. Pieces on light skiers are played for +2. They also put you in a the one spot where you can't score. It was 3 random. Oy, that's unnecessary. Pieces score higher rank pieces for 4. Okay. You. Yeah, we'll go to that. I'll take the rook. Yes. Method to the madness. Okay, now that I get that you have to place the cards and that's going to make life a little bit better. I didn't put that together in my head. We'll grab that and we'll grab you. I don't need the $5. $45. Okay, we're doing all right. I think I save the money because we're okay. We don't have any modified pieces, so we're good. So what are you making for the game jam? Are you just doing something like simple or? Pawns next to higher rank score for +4. Okay, simple dialogue based game. Nice. Keep it straightforward, keep it simple. It's a good way to do it. Over Climber Extreme. I don't really need the money, so we'll just keep playing. Yeah, 111, so we're plenty fine for now. You are stupidly good. Now the question is, do tiles count as nets? Hey Adrian, how we doing? No, they don't. Okay. Go to a Gundam club? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I don't have enough. I mean, we're doing. Okay, 2 pieces. Move that to a king. That seems dummy strong. But I also don't need it. So do want to do. I don't have the money. That's fine. I don't want to give up the space. I think we go there then. 1, 2, 3. That's better because it gets hit by. Destroy 1 random piece? Oh, that's brutal, dude. Okay, you got rid of like 1 that doesn't matter. That's okay. I can live with that. Yeah, let's see what the score is. We didn't get the double 40%. Rough. What's the neighboring pawn score for plus? Let that fight. What we're gonna do is move across 1. We're going heavy on the rooks. I feel like we do. Then that's all neighboring. Ooh, I hate you. I mean, I'm safe, but ooh, I hate you. Gain 2 random pieces. No, I don't need that. I need other pieces times 2. I don't have enough. Even if I did. Run that. He's a busy boy. I don't really need another. Yeah, I think in a more ideal by 3. We just take you straight to a king. I feel like that's the obvious play. Or a queen disables. A whole. Yeah, 92. Increase rank by 1. I don't really want that. I actually just don't want that. Because I'm building around rooks. Okay, so I can score twice off the king. Since we're building around rooks, I'll you by you. Guess we'll just buy that for the time being. Add a copy of a random active tile to your inventory. I'll take that. +4/+4. Keep building on these rooks. They make me dub big boy money. Shit. $181, and that's with losses, so it could be worse. Let me take you and you. What I really need is like some piece modification. That'd be pretty freaking neat right about now. Increase your rank by 2. $263. That's fantastic if I could get the friggin' 300. I am not too sure how I am going to do. Right? That works. That way they're all hitting each other. And then I can just buy that. And buy that and hope that I get something next round if I survive. I fucked up. Every time I forget about the columns. Okay, we'll do this will be the last run for today. This on light scale, score for +2. Good. I'll take that. Okay. They don't seem weird, but there's a method to my madness. But it's at peace without neighbors. Nah, I misread that. That's my bad. But that is going to wrap us up for today with Tabulo. We are going to stream this again in the near future. As I've mentioned a few times, in the next month, we're going to start doing revisits of games and just games that I want to play a bit more of. So Tabulo will be something we're playing and following along with the active development. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with another game. I think it's Ice Swine tomorrow, which is the city builder kind of game, I guess is what you would call it. It's a weird hybrid, but you'll see when we play. Yeah, we've got that and a couple other things lined up that I have to do tomorrow/today. So I am going to take a nap and then get up and do all the crap that I need to do, which is a lot of editing. And it's not stuff that I particularly want to do, but yeah, I don't really want to miss 2 weeks of videos. Even though I am streaming every day, I'd rather not. Like, I've got a lot of the scripts done. I've done a couple voiceovers. I just need to do a lot more. I've been a bit slack. I haven't had a lot of motivation. And it's not from a lack of reward. It's just, yeah, a lot of drive. But I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys soon. And I hope you all stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.